Ready to dive into a groundbreaking superhero series. Black Defender: The Awakening is a new graphic novel on Amazon's bestsellers list. We're so happy to have the author of this action-packed adventure series here with us in studio this morning, Dr. David Washington. Great to have you here.
Ken, thanks for having me.
So I got to ask you, what was the motivation behind creating this new black superhero?
Well, you know, my children. My children. As we were talking about during the break, we both have twins in our sides of the house, and my kids were really my motivation for this. My family and I, we really enjoy action films. We really enjoy the genre. The thing I was disappointed in, however, was when we would watch the films and we were looking at the films, they didn't have a reflection of themselves in it. And so for my children, I started to say, you know, let's make that happen. Yeah. So Dad rolled up his sleeves, put that PhD to work, put that action lexicon to work, and now we have Black Defender: The Awakening.
So I got to ask you, what's in a name? How did you arrive at Black Defender: The Awakening?
Well, you know, one of the things within the story, we have a portion around where the hero is going through, and he's starting to kind of figure out that initially he's set on this path because of a concept of revenge. But what ends up happening is he recognizes there's a community that he has to protect, that he has to defend. Yeah. And so that was the growth of the name. It kind of pushed that forward even more.
So you could have gone and used several different avenues for this. So why did you choose a graphic novel versus a traditional novel?
Well, you know, the 3 E's. I used to be a university professor and assistant dean at NC State. And in the classroom, I used to use this 3E model that I was often kind of claimed for, which was to educate, to engage, and to entertain. And so in a graphic novel, you can entertain the reader, bring them in really quickly, get them involved with it. You can engage them really well in the medium place. But more importantly, while there, you can educate them, and you can really kind of share some things with them.
Yeah. So you alluded to this just a little bit ago in terms of the plot and the premise. What are you hoping readers will glean from Black Defender: The Awakening?
You know, the primary message behind the book is anyone can be a hero. Anyone can be a hero. Heroism is not defined to one group or one specialized environment. Heroism is anywhere and available for anyone. And more importantly, we have real life heroes that are walking around that don't wear capes, and everyone is there. Everyone from our healthcare professionals during the pandemic, to you good people as journalists who stand up and tell the truth, to our soldiers that defend our freedoms. Heroism is there for everyone. There's one thing we need to do, though: be courageous. And if we can be courageous, we can be heroes.
So I got to ask you, who's your hero?
Oh my goodness, I have so many, it's hard to list. It's hard to list, it's hard to list. I would feel bad because if I didn't say everyone, they might come at me, Ken.
I'll give you that, man. So what's next for you? You rolled up your sleeves for Black Defender: The Awakening. What's next?
Well, film is the next stop. We actually have had the graphic novel already adapted into a screenplay. It's been pushed out into Hollywood. We're working that process. So that's going to be the next big thing. I want to really take this full circle. I want it to be a situation where you have the book, you have the movie, and young people can see themselves in their heroes.
And speaking of which, where can people get your book?
Well, you can go to Amazon.com, or you can come over to WashingtonComix.com. And that comics is spelled C-O-M-I-X, Ken.
Now
here's the thing, and this is crazy because my 4th grade teacher would be very unhappy with me about that spelling. But here's the thing, I had to be courageous and make that spelling happen.
So I think your 4th grade teacher will forgive you.
I hope she will. I hope she will. If she's watching, I'm sorry. WashingtonComix.com is one place where you can get it, or you can come on Amazon.com and also get it there.
Dr. David Washington, the author of Black Defender: The Awakening. We appreciate you, and all the best.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate y'all.
Michelle.
It's going to be so fantastic. I love it. All right.